Hello and welcome to a cloudy, humid morning here in beautiful Nova Scotia. I'm in the greenhouse for a change, even though the weather's nice. I'm dodging the mosquitoes. They're starting to get rather annoying at this time of the year in the garden because I've got surrounded by trees, etc. Lots of mosquitoes around in the early morning. But I'm in the greenhouse because I am sowing some seeds. Sowing some seeds, I hear you say, at this time of year. What do you want to be doing that? You should be looking at all your plants that you're and harvesting and things like that. Well, I am sowing some seeds now because succession planting, and you know, one of the secrets of having a plentiful garden all the way through the summer is succession planting. And even though I'm a little bit late here, I'm actually sowing some bush beans, because things like my peas and the onions that I planted earlier on in the year and the potatoes, etc., they will be coming to harvest soon in the next month, so I need something to replace them by. Really, I should have planted these or sown these beans a couple of weeks ago, but it's definitely not too late to be sowing things like beans, bush beans, etc., because they will grow really quickly now in the warmth. And as soon as I pull those onions, etc., out, give the bed a refresh, I can plant these beans in there. Maybe I'll have to wait a week or so, you know, depends on what they're looking like, but I can plant them in. I could even sow some bush beans in there because they, like I said, they'll grow quickly and have a nice early autumn harvest with the beans. And that's, you know, there's lots of things we can be sowing at this time of year. So I've got beets in the garden at the moment. They'll be harvesting, so I can sow another set of beets, and again an autumn harvest. Salads, you know, you really want to be sowing salads every couple of weeks now, to be, you know, because they often lettuce, etc., will try and bolt at this time of year, as in, like, it doesn't like it really hot, so it will start to go to seed quite quickly. So sowing lettuce and arugula, or rocket as I call it, excuse me, mosquitoes are even in here, the blackguards, but things like that. Basil, so we've got a nice small set of basil there that I'm going to pot up, but again I can sow some more basil seeds to extend that season and, you know, keep everything nice and fresh. What else can we be planting? Spinach, broccoli. You can still plant sow some broccoli now for a late autumn, sort of going into winter harvest, if you give them that little bit of extra protection. So there's another thing as well as sowing some seeds now. Think about, right, okay, things like broccoli, if I'm going to grow them later on in the season, we get frosts here, you know, quite early here in Nova Scotia. What protection can I give them just to give them that little bit of a longer season? So can I put some sort of like glass house or a cold frame over them, anything like that? So that is good. What else? We've got kale, is obviously the same as the broccoli family. Those things you can be Swiss chard, etc. You can be sowing those seeds now. But what do we? And so we've got the lettuce, like I said. So herbs again. Let's think about, you know, parsley. Got some parsley here I'm gonna sow up. So lots of these things you can be planting for now, for the summer, but then also thinking about the autumn to come. And what have you got in your garden at the moment that is going to be harvesting soon, that we can replace with another harvest or another plant that we can harvest later on in the season? So there we go. I just thought I'd do a quick seeds we can sow in July. And beans, bush beans definitely is a good one. As I said, they can grow quite quickly and romp away, and we can be enjoying these later on in August probably, or early September. Job's a good one.